Welcome back, one and all, to Horizon the Forbidden West. I am the Dark Seraph. Last time we helped out some miners.
About time, you said.
Yeah. The Oseram flirt with everyone with a pulse. But they literally make that a joke in the first game. Do the Oseram always flirt at inappropriate times? Well, it's inappropriate. We're not fighting.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Ulven himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt.
Okay.
Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess.
You oversalted
I think I
his
have everything
food.
you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Not everyone's a warrior,
Wow.
Aloy.
Mildif, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Okay, I'm taking...
Back for that free meal? Go on, peruse my menu.
And your shopkeep. Okay. Okay. And yeah, that's the one free meal I got. Probably should have gone for something a bit more rarity. Especially since I also have to collect the materials, but, you know, fair enough. And I got a skill point for that.
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out.
To revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
A minigame.
Passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy. You got any pieces? Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Sure. Board games. Minigame. Cool.
Alright, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. To win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so you see that number? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how the distance they can strike from,
Okay.
and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. Remember, each mission, take a look at your notes. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round.
Okay.
Just need to, Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to attack. When performing it, you'll be testing a machine's combat power and its own this board and
Okay,
your
I get it.
Since mine and just so right. This means did you get up?
Yes.
Knew you were smart. Finish up by attacking. Not pulling any punches. Now grab that second machine. See how your machine can't move close? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. If you sprint, you'll be able to reach my machine. Try sprinting up to one of my machines.
I'm trying.
Downside to now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge it, but so use it your own. Let's try doing that. That's about it for now.
So you're
that machine. Same as in the white. You can see them marked on the blue. Shows where their armor hit them there, and now red. Here, let me show you. Now let. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory. You don't have your machine attack. Go ahead and move downwards towards. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But and by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to do but sometime overcharge. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're going to receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time. But you did destroy all my pieces. That means that wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. It would save my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike offers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn the game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after night of machine hunting, brew hopping. No need to thank me, always a now. If you could, I can
all
even
right.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've had enough of this.
Don't be a stranger.
Worry about that later.
Ah, Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time. My condolences that you had to endure Olven's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let Bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd.
Is it?
But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulfund up.
What is
sure.
this concession decree that Olvend wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks help Olvend get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the Bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Olvend has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct.
There may be some
The
truth
reconstruction of
into
Barren Light
that.
must continue.
Not all the Karja held
How did you
the
get
Mad
stuck
Sun
in here?
King
I asked
in
for the
low
posting,
regard.
believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Olvend blasting hot air all the time?
Olvend's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape.
There is truth in it.
I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
What is
How
your
did
role exactly?
You get stuck out here.
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire... It was an honor.
But your
Okay,
job
that's
like
just a
Olvend.
repeat.
He's been around... Well, I have to.
You said the Bristleback.
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside.
I'm gonna grab a
He
drink
took off and
real
ran
quick.
all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Olvend will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay. Let's go check it out. Herbalist remedies.
That Bristleback's gonna run him down. Get to safety!
Back the forge, you and...
Get inside until it's safe.
Cool.
Did I find the right cauldron? Doesn't matter where this machine. Let's do it. It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside.
And a couple skill points. Hunter. This will be a little more useful to me.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis' delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going. You know where I can find Aaron?
Captain went chasing after more bristlebacks further west.
Just follow the sound of cursing and you'll find them. Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Usually in things like this, they always make men incapable. I like the fact that they show that a warrior would be capable of fighting these things. I did not kill that bristleback. He took it down. He just didn't get out of the damn way. Yeah, I found a thing to stand on. And my loot is just some stuff. Then there's supposed to be an ancient cache. That definitely looks like a hunter stashed it there for later. Oh well, finders keepers.
Machine's weak to fire.
Ah,
And it's full of bristlebacks.
get on my ass. Oh, there's still more of these assholes.
Incoming.
I'm pinned in a corner. Oh, that one's burning. shit, shit, shit!
There. Quarry's safe.
That was a pretty intense fight.
Bring on me. Let's head to my stash.
You.
I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them Bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the Bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the Bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
An unknown settlement nearby. I guess this just has to do with the quarry that I just... Yeah, I just kind of in some way wish there was a mini-map just so I don't wander around like a moron, but... At the same time, I'm glad there's nothing but this compass that doesn't get in the way. Ah, okay.
Bristleback, where the falls. I'll check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the Bristlebacks came from?
Probably.
Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. The old cart tracks collapsed. That looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
Okay, I see a way out.
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Wristlebacks. I guess they got trapped in here. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around.
Oh shit! It got me up here.
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
I'm having an easier time with this game than I did the first one. Maybe because I remember the mechanics and it's largely unchanged.
There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's a lot of things down there. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's another one of the barrels. There's a dead end. Bristlebacks must have collapsed these tracks too. Seems addressed to Oldland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. They must have gone greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. That should let Javad know what I found.
What is it? It's an old tower? Can I climb it?
An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. Maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest.
Okay.
Pretty sure I'm close.
There it is.
Completing the image and locked a data file. It looks like these Vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wilds.
Cool. I can increase the ability on this. Okay, cool.
Why do you find it?
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the Bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need
So
to
I'll be
go.
going now.
Of course.
Okay, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Horizon the Forbidden West as I track down Erend. I do have a Twitter and... or not a Twitter, I'm actually banned on Twitter. I don't really feel like going into that. I do have a Tumblr. And I do have a Reddit, both of which are linked in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm still uncomfortable saying that. I'm the Dark Seraph signing off. Thanks for watching.